Hi, welcome to the first training session for Wikispaces. I'm going to show you how to create your page, also to upload images and files, and how to use one part of the widget. So the first thing that I need for you to do is to sign in. And I am already signed into the page, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and sign out, and you will see this is one of the sign-in pages that Wikispaces has. Now you should have received an email from me, and most of you have already signed in. You need to create a login and a password, and then you'll have to go back into your email, your school email, and then confirm that you have created this before you can actually log in. So right now I'm going to go ahead and click the login, put in my username and password. When you click the sign in, you will come up to the dashboard, and from the dashboard you're going to have to locate CCPass Wikispaces. So here's my dashboard, and you notice that I have quite a few wikis that I have either created or that I am a member of. So I'm scrolling down, and here I have located CCPass. And here's the home page, and you notice here is my login, has my wikis. If I click on this, it will show all those wikis that was from the dashboard. The help tab up here is a wonderful resource that I suggest that you would use. So here is the logo. Whenever you click on the logo on any of the wiki pages, it will return you back to the home page. So this is the home page. If you come over to the right, you will see this is the navigation panel. Wiki Home will bring you back to the home page. Projects is a wiki resource that allows you in the classroom, when you have, say you're doing solar ovens with your class, you can create project groups and put information and data on there for them to use and for them to input their information on. It's a wonderful resource, but something that you probably won't do unless you create your own wiki. Then you have pages and files. Click on here, it will show all the files that have been uploaded to CCPass and all pages that have been created. Members will show you members that have been invited and who has joined when and who is on. Recent changes of any individual who has editing capability or been authorized, which you are going to be authorized to create and update wiki pages. Manage Wiki is something that I and Leanne will take care of. If you go down to a little bit further, you will see there are some links and some websites. The youth support will be used by the emotional social side of the grant. Robotics and curriculum support will be mostly utilized by our academic coaches. So I am logged in. I am going to the robotic page. And here we are at the robotics. So there's information that's already been uploaded to this page. And I'm scrolling down, and you notice that from Monday's night training that some of our schools have already created their pages. So let me help you to create your own page. And what we're going to do is we're going to come up here back to page and files. We're not going to do the edit. We're going to go straight to page and file, and we're going to click on the plus sign, which will bring up the window for you to create a name. Now for your name, please be very selective, and so that it can be identified as your school's robotic page, whatever that name might be. I'm just going to title this one New Page. And if you notice, it creates its own URL by putting at the end of ccpass.wikispaces.com the page name. Tags are anything that you would like to put on this to help identify it. Anything that will help you to identify the page faster when it's in a search browser such as Google. So I'm just throwing some tags in. You don't necessarily have to do this now. So I'm going to click the Create button, and it takes us right into the editing mode. Now, you already have a name on here, and when you click the save, the name will appear in the right hand corner. Now you can put your page name on there again, or you can come up with Here is our school's robotic page. Oops, excuse me. And how can we make this uninteresting text look a little bit better? Well, let's go ahead and highlight it, and you have some word processing on your toolbar up here, bold, italicized, underline. I like to use the text, which will give me a choice of fonts. I kind of like the Comic Sans. It can give you some color of your font. You can do a background color, which I'll show you how this works. I don't like it because it just doesn't, to me, it just doesn't, I don't like the aesthetics of it. And I'm going to center this one, and I'm going to apply the style. Here it is. And to me, that's still kind of small. So what I'm going to do now is to increase the size. So I go back to the text button. And you can see that the computer is running slow because I am in the afternoon doing this. Okay. I'm going back to basic. You know what I need to do? I need to probably highlight this. Highlight this first, then go back in, and I want to increase the size of it. And you get a preview down at the bottom to get an idea what your font is going to look like, or your text. So here we are. We have some information data put into our page. At this time, you can click save, and it will save it, but I want to show you some other stuff that you can do with your page. For instance, let's say you want to put a picture in here. You notice the big thing that you have to look for is the cursor, and the cursor at this time is right there in the center, and I want to move my cursor back to the left. So what I'm going to do is, to get that cursor to move, I'm going to go back into, I'm going to back into the text. I'm going to put it back over into the left hand side by changing the alignment, and I click style. So hopefully that cursor is right there. You can see it's occasionally it comes up. There it is. So now what I want to do is to insert an image. So I'm going to go back up to my toolbar and click File. Here are some pictures and files that have already been previously uploaded. Go up to the Upload File button and click on it. And I already have this previously open to my pictures. So I went into Libraries, Pictures, and I am going to put this image up there. So I'm going to close that, and you notice it is uploading. I'm going to click, once it is uploaded, I'm going to click on it. And I'm noticing, wow, that's awful large. I don't want it that large. I'm going to make it smaller. So down here you automatically have a toolbar that will open, that will come up once the picture is inserted. So I'm going to make this smaller by just clicking on the small. And I can also align it if I want it from the left to the center. I can do that as well. So here is an image that I have inserted. Now, Wiki has now added another option. You can either add a caption, or you can hyperlink it to another website or to something else that you would like, or you can even remove it if you decide you didn't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a link. So, and I want to do an external link. Now this is different from the wiki link. You want to do an external link if you're going to hyperlink it to an outside page. So I don't have anything selected, so I'm going to go quickly into Google and go to YouTube and find a video that I'm going to hyperlink it to. I'm not going to embed the video, I'm going to hyperlink it. So right now, let's just see. Let's see, Tekzilla. This is a great site for, if you haven't used Tekzilla, it's wonderful in that it gives you good technology tips. I'm going to hit share, and here is the link. It's already highlighted, so I'm going to copy it. I'm going back up here to my page. I'm going to put that into there, and I want to open it up into a new tab. if you don't click this, once you insert that hyperlink and you click on that, it will immediately go to this YouTube video in the same tab. New window will open up a new tab and allow you to keep the same wiki page up in at the same time. So I'm adding that. It's already embedded into it. You can see it right here. And I'm good to go. I'm not going to save it yet. Okay. Remember, if you're done at this point, you would want to hit save. So I'm going to here's my cursor. I decided, well, there's my cursor right there. It has moved. Again, always keep tabs on that cursor. What I want to do now is I want to put a video in. So a video, I'm going to use the widget, and it says embed widget. And if you're not familiar with widgets, all it is a gadget that is embedded into your wiki page. Do not use this side of the widgets. This is more or less for organizing long, if you've ever been to, oh, I can't even think of the name, wikis, where you get the information, wiki, and I want to say WikiLeaks, but it's not WikiLeaks. But this is for organizing large amount of information that is going to be cited. And a lot of the colleges that are using Wikispaces use this side of it. But for us, we want to embed gadgets, and the first thing we want to embed, learn how to do, is a video. And a lot of this is formatted for you, and these are some of the videos that you can use, that you may take from, that you want to show your students. And again, if you use a video, and all of these have to have an embed code. For instance, some of you are not familiar with that. Let's use YouTube. And here it says, look for the embed field on the video page, and it looks something like this. So if we go back to our Textzilla and we go back to down here where we hit share, you're going to see the tab that says embed. So you will click your embed. It's already highlighted for you. These are the codes that you need. So you're going to copy, go back to your CC Pass, go into this window right here, and paste it into that window. And now you want to go down and you want to hit save. If you would like to hit preview and look at it, you certainly can. But I'm going to go ahead and click. It doesn't come up with the video because it's in the edited mode, but it is here and it is available for us. Now, you decide you don't like that, it's too large. If you click on this, you can now change the size of the video, and you can align it either to the left, center, or to the right. So I'm going to make this just a little bit smaller, and I'm going to put it in the center as well. I am now ready to save my new page. So I click save, and here it is. Here is our school robotic page. It has a picture and it has a video embedded to it, and in this picture it is hyperlinked to the same video. So if I click, you see that it opened up a new tab, but I'm going to go back to my page, and I love that when you open up to a new window instead of it covering up your original wiki page that you're using. Okay, now that we have got it completed, what we need to do is to link this to the wiki, our CC Pass wiki, so everyone can find it. So how do we do that? Very simply, you come back over to your robotics page, click on it, and we must now hit the edit button on this as well. And we are in the edit mode. You're going to come down and you're going to find your place that you want to put it, and we want to put it right under Argyle Robotics Club. So again, the big thing is that cursor, and I clicked and it's right behind Argyle Robotic Club. I'm going to hit enter, and you notice that my cursor is right below it. I'm going to come up to the link up at the top, click on it. We are going to use the wiki link, and this is the simplest thing that they have ever done for inserting links. Go down here, it's in alphabetical order, find your page, and here it is. I'm clicking on it, and it already automatically puts the page in there for you. I want to make sure it opens up into a new tab, so click New Window, and then add your link. And the most important thing is to come up here and hit Save. Okay, I'm just going to clean this up you see my cursor? I want to bring that video up, so I'm going to click that and bring that video up. And I'm just going to clean this up. You notice how there's a big gap there, and sometimes this happens, not a big deal. And I'm going to clean this up a little bit by hitting the delete button and the back button to bring everything up. This is something you don't have to do. I'm just cleaning up, and then I'm going to hit my save. So here we have our robotics page with our new page that has been created and inserted. Okay, now one other feature I want to talk to you about is up here at the beginning of every page you have your edit button. You also have the discussion. Each page has its own individual discussion forum, and so if I click on here, you can see that we've already had this short training on Monday, and then robotics discussion with 2 replies, 11 views. So please utilize this discussion post. Check back often and see who is sharing some good ideas. Maybe someone is running into some problems that maybe you can help with, dealing with the Legos, the software, logistics. It's just a good format for us to keep in contact and busy. And then it's dynamic because everyone can be adding to it instead of an email that gets lost when people reply to emails, and maybe not everyone is seeing the information. So I strongly encourage you to use the discussion format. Again, if you have any questions, please email me or use the discussion. I will be checking this, and I will be doing more training.